Oh, this is like take whatever, fucking 3 now. Kids just kept getting interrupted. Life. Anyway, what I really want to talk about today is Star Wars. Yep, that I think it's kind of gone to shit, dog shit, a little bit, but mainly because I come as was a Star Wars fan. Like I was biggest like dick sucking like type of fan, and I come from watching like the prequels first, then the original trilogy as a kid, so I got to see kind of like as a surprise that he turned to the dark side and then he became Darth Vader. You know, to me as a kid I was like, wow, oh my god, wow. Later on, seeing him in the original trilogy, I was always like, no, that's your son, with the whole Luke there, like, that's your son, or that's your dad, no,
don't do it. No, that's not good.
And then the reveal, like such a relief off my shoulders when I was younger. And like those 6 movies, fantastic, right? Like love them to death. Revenge of the Sith is my favorite. Anakin Obi-Wan fight, you know what I'm talking about. Picture right there. Magnifique. As of late, like the current Star Wars shit, like mainly the shows, and that sequel trilogy, god awful, but that is just, to me personally, like people can like what they like, and thank god you like something from Star Wars, because I couldn't. I think those sequel trilogies are real fucking bad, but you don't need number 585 YouTuber or whatever the fuck to talk about how this is bad. Everyone knows it is, kind of. Like, as in, when I say kind of, I mean like some people like it, which is, I'm jealous. I'm genuinely jealous. Like you could like it, because to me it's just a lot of problems. But as I said, don't need to go into the problems of that trilogy. I'm talking about Star Wars in general. But even back then, it was still considered special. It was an event. When Star Wars movie or Star Wars shit came out, it was like an event. Like it had.
Oh, that is an Avengers level threat.
I'm still kind of a big fan. Like when I hear like some cool new shit, I'm into it. Like I got the, what was it, Darth Vader helmet, but Fett helmet. I mean, it doesn't really say you're a fan unless you get something like this. Fuck my foot. But yeah, no, this is kind of neat, but you can't really whack people with it. It's a waste of money. I have 2 kid toys. You know, one with the red button and you push down and you... I still have that somewhere, but that's buried in this fucking godforsaken apartment. Yeah, so I'm a Star Wars kid at heart. Just a bit burned too many times. Could be because like I'm too off my ass, maybe. That could be it. But like among at least my friends, we sort of have all the same opinion. So at least I have that. The current Star Wars shit is hit or miss. Like The Mandalorian, I've only seen season 1 and 2. Ahsoka, bits of Boba Fett. I haven't really seen Andor as much. And now Acolyte's seen. Ugh. I had a lot of high hopes to Acolyte just for the fact that it was so removed. First off, I was like, okay, finally, like let's go a little bit older. It's all kind of newish, like fresh start, like a fresh story, allegedly. Yeah, if you've seen Acolyte, you kind of know what I'm talking about. Like I don't want to get into too much spoilers because maybe some people like it or some people want to watch it. And it kind of got a little bit better, but it's still, to me, not as good. But I'm like negative, so it's gonna be bad in my opinion always. It felt like it had a lot of potential, and the first few episodes were really fucking cool, but went kind of bad. I do wish I got to see that Wookiee. Like, you don't really see a Wookiee fight as much. It's usually range. When we get close up, it's usually in games. But imagine seeing like a Wookiee Jedi. That's kind of dope, and he's dead. He's just fucking dead. I'm jealous. But yeah, anyway. And, you know, with the sequel trilogy and some of the other TV shows, always those, like, types of, I guess, agendas? I don't really know what it's called. Like, they do stupid shit for no reason. Like, you know, the classic, like, Palpatine would somehow return. Like, what? Like, you can do something cooler? And this is kind of where it turns into a little gush. Like, one of my favorite things in the world is Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 and the MMO, but mainly number 2. That's like, to me, peak, like the peak of an original Star Wars thing. Gameplay, it's just turn-based. Like you could like fix that. Like maybe imagine doing like Persona. If you know Persona, that's pretty cool. But anyway, besides the combat, the story is awesome. Even just the canon event of the story, like it's an RPG and it's a pretty decent RPG, which is awesome. Seeing like there is like a canon events to Knights of the Republic 1 and 2. Obviously not canon anymore because Disney retconned a lot of shit, but it's still gonna go. You get the gist. I'm just gushing. Yeah, and with Knights of the Republic, there is good and evil, don't get me wrong, but there is like an in-between. Like there's characters that like are considered like natural, like grey, or even just like they're kind of like arseholes, but they care about people. Or it's not as much as good as evil, but there are good characters and there are evil characters, which is fair. But there's also characters that they think they're good, but it's misguided, or characters that just know they're evil, but that's all they have learned to be, like continuously tortured, to the point where it's just like, of course, like I'll be evil. Like why the fuck not? Like it's the only way I survive. Like what's his? You got Scion. I think it was Scion. Scion and that fucking chick. Scion and Atreus. Those two. Like there's almost like they weren't fully themselves. It was just kind of like shit happened and like confusion and trauma and just a lot of not as clear cookie cutter. But you got like someone like Nihilus, you know, clearly fucking evil, you know what I mean? And then you got like someone like Revan, or you know, in this case, the Exile. And the story, like it's told like of tragedy of war and just trying to be better, and not even be better, more like giving a fuck about yourself. That's how I took from Knights of the Republic 2. Like with Kreia, she would basically kind of like throughout the entire game try and like get you to start caring about yourself, not in a selfish, evil way. Just give a fuck. Like don't give money to everyone you meet that asks for it. Like what the fuck can you do really? Like they're fucked, they're stuck. Like it's not your problem. Like you should care about yourself. But then you know if you go being like absolute cunt and dick to everyone, like I'm pretty sure you kill a child. Or was that in the first one? Anyway, if you go out of your way to be a dick and that, you also cause that out too. Like, you know, you're going a bit much, aren't ya? She usually says stuff like that. And she actually wants you to actually love and care about yourself. At least that's how I interpreted it. As well as, drum rolls, she wants to kill the Force. Like, dead. She just wants, and she knows she can't do it, and she knows she has to rely on the Force, and that makes her hate it even more. And she hates Force users, and the only person she actually likes is you, the Exile, in this scenario. But yeah, essentially what I'm getting at, without spoilers and being quick, just trying to be quick and all that, is Star Wars Knights of the Republic, especially number 2, but in general, the old Republics, their stories were pretty deep, to me at least. As again, could be wrong, everyone has their own opinions. Yeah, I'm just venting because, yeah, I just want to. I love Star Wars, and it sucks that how I see it, as it's kind of gone to shit, and I can't really see it getting any better. You know, hope I'm wrong. Like, imagine they did Knights of the Republic TV series and just follow the source. They never follow the source, they just do their own shit. Yeah, it's just like there was so much more around Star Wars, especially like the mysteries of Star Wars was so much grander in the old Republic, right? In the prequels and sequels, like they are fantastic. They've told its story, even with some of the similar themes like that, like, you know what I mean, good becoming evil, but it's more trauma and stuff like that. It's still like I said the same thing really, but that told its story, and that story was the Skywalker like family, and literally the Skywalker whole history, and that really pretty sucky. Feel like shit about this. Star Wars doesn't feel as special. Also, quick thing, the games are pretty good. Like most of the Star Wars games, they're pretty decent. I'm not sure about the new one by Ubisoft, but I think that's gonna be dog shit just because it's Ubisoft, not because it's Star Wars. It's not Disney's fault in that regard. But yeah, pretty much it. Dog shit.